Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to yet again a really recent and really interesting SpiderMan PS4 related video. Now, before I begin, I just want to say a few things. So, if you do not even know about this, which you should all know by now, there was a video back in December of 2016 where the Vice President and Executive Editor of Marvel Digital Media, Ryan Penagos, stated that SpiderMan PS4, along with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, will in fact release, not show more footage, but actually also release this year in 2017. Everyone's saying that that's a lie, he's an idiot, he's stupid, it's false. Take it at whatever you want to. I think that it's totally real, but this is an important factor in regards to that for this video. Next up is the Game Informer video that I'm going to be doing with Bill Roseman's more interview-esque points that he makes with the Avengers Project, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series. That is still coming. It's probably going to be the next video after this one, but Bill Roseman actually tweeted out the entire interview on his Twitter page. So if you want to read it for yourself, instead of having me analyze it for you, the link will be in the description, as well as all these other things I'm going to bring up in this video. Next up, I'm going to do a collaboration video with Spidey Bugle and Kiz Usual, our newest Spidey Squad member. We're still working out whose channel it's going to be uploaded on, but just stay tuned for that soon. It'll be awesome, and I hope you all enjoy it. Now, to get into the really interesting nitty-gritty news of today. So, after all the teases from Insomniac Games yesterday and Ryan Penagos, Bill Roseman, Brian Intar, etc., we have another individual in regards to the SpiderMan PS4 community named Jason Latour. I hope I'm saying his name right, but basically, he is the director of the Marvel THWIP show. Now, what is the Marvel THWIP show? The Marvel THWIP show is the video where Ryan Penagos stated that SpiderMan PS4 will in fact release this year in 2017. That video is an episode of that show. Now, this show happens weekly. So the last episode that we saw of the show was on April 19th. The next episode of the show is on April 26th, which at the time of this recording is 4 days from now. So make sure you keep an eye out on April 26th and see if there's an episode in regards to the Marvel THWIP show because of this really interesting news. Now, a couple other shoutouts in regards to this news is Marvel Gamer and Siddharth. They are both on Twitter, and they tweeted these tweets out in regards to Jason Latour and the Marvel THWIP show and SpiderMan PS4 and what all this stuff means in regards to us possibly getting more information of it soon or getting some things confirmed in regards to its next appearance. So, first of all, Marvel Gamer actually brought this up. So, Jason Latour put up a tweet saying that I had a great time at Insomniac Games' office. Hashtag Marvel. Hashtag y'all ain't ready. So, it's really interesting. So, you could say, oh, he was just there to whatever, just see Insomniac or be in the Insomniac studio for whatever reason. No, he said hashtag Marvel. He didn't say hashtag SpiderMan PS4, but he did say hashtag Marvel, which of course, since he's the director of the Marvel THWIP show, would point to SpiderMan PS4. It's the only thing that makes sense. And now the other thing that was really interesting is he said, y'all ain't ready. So clearly, with these other tweets that I'm going to explain to you guys, which are all in the links in the description, this highly indicates that there is new stuff that he saw that is fully ready for SpiderMan PS4 to be shown off soon. Hopefully for me, hopefully, and for everyone else, before E3. But most likely, E3 is when we will see more of SpiderMan PS4. And his tweets further that. Now, another thing to insinuate on how we could get more news or at least an update or an announcement of some kind on April 26th on the Marvel THWIP show is that Siddharth tweeted out two things in regards to Jason Latour and the Marvel THWIP show and SpiderMan PS4 saying, are you guys going to talk about SpiderMan PS4 or your experience at Insomniac Games' office on the next Marvel THWIP show? And both Jason and Ryan, Ryan Penagos and Jason Latour both liked his tweets. He did two separate tweets, and each of them liked them. So it's really interesting that also furthers the insinuation that there will be something, not gameplay, I don't know, maybe an update or saying that we just visited Insomniac and we saw some new stuff and it's really cool. Something like that is most likely going to happen on April 26th on the next Marvel THWIP show. Now, mainly to analyze his replies. Jason Latour did 4 separate replies for these tweets in regards to Spider-Man PS4. There could be more. After the making of this video, please go and check his Twitter page if he's replying to other people in regards to this. But mainly, he did 4 really interesting replies in regards to this whole tweet that he did. So, the tweet specifically where he says this, where he showed a selfie of him in front of an Insomniac Games sign. He was in Insomniac Games' office along with Ryan Penagos and Lorraine Sink. You know, Ryan Penagos is co-host of the Marvel THWIP show. And he says, "Spent my day at Insomniac Games, and it was breathtaking. Hashtag Marvel, hashtag y'all ain't ready." Now, someone quoted this tweet, which was Marvel Gamer. He said, "Could Spider-Man PS4 be in the next Marvel THWIP show? Agent M, Lorraine Sink, and you were at Insomniac Games." And then Jason replied with a gif of Jason Sudeikis, a comedian, shrugging, saying, "This guy, am I right?" So it's really interesting seeing that. Maybe, maybe not. But then more of these further replies further insinuate that this is, in fact, the case. So Insomniac's Spidey, he quoted these tweets that I just said, saying, "The fact that the director of THWIP responded to this tweet seems very promising." And then he shows another gif. Jason replied with another gif of Buster Keaton in a black and white movie reading a book saying how to be a detective. So, of course, it's just a little jab at him, or it could mean something more. Now, furthering, this is the key one right here. This one is very, very, very exciting to see what he says here. So, on his tweet, someone named DisCopPlaya responded, "Did you see gameplay of hashtag Spider-Man PS4? Flat out." He just flat out asked, "Did you see gameplay of Spider-Man PS4? Sadly, he didn't say new gameplay, but it's insinuated that he meant new gameplay. And then Jason responded with gameplay, question mark, Spider-Man, question mark, and then a gif of Ferris Bueller winking. Now, this is getting out of control. Now, the final thing right here, to further indicate that we were going to get something very soon, is, again, on Jason's main tweet that he posted, someone named Macho Mike said, "So stoked for this new Spider-Man game. Patiently waiting for E3 for more footage." And then Jason replied with a gif saying, "Patience, Iago, patience," of Jafar from Aladdin with the red bird. And that highly insinuates that Spider-Man PS4 will be at E3. Now, keep in mind, the official list of people, of companies, of developers, and publishers that are officially confirmed to be going to E3, Insomniac is not on that list, along with some other key developers like Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, and etc. Sony Santa Monica as well, Ben Studios, lots of developers like those working on these really huge AAA video games. They're not on that list. I will put the link in the description so you can see for yourself. But this is crazy. So not only do we have him replying to tons of people, not only do we have him teasing a ton about Spider-Man PS4, we also get a really good insight to hints that he's giving, saying that we are going to talk about something in regards to Spider-Man PS4 on April 26th on the next Marvel THWIP show. Whether that's telling them, or us, saying that, "Oh, we had a fun time at Insomniac Games, they showed us more of the game, it's going to be awesome, you're all going to love it," or they actually say, "Make sure you get your spider senses tingled for E3, where you'll see more of the game." So something like that is going to happen for sure. And also, like I just said, he hints a lot at E3. So E3 might possibly be when we will see Spider-Man PS4 next. Hopefully, we see it beforehand, but that's just me being optimistic. But thank you so much for watching, True Believers. I hope you enjoyed and found this informational. Stay spectacular, everybody. Peace out.